Hey everybody, welcome. I'm John Pinecker, excuse me, with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is the Daily Dose for Thursday, September 23rd. I was scrambling because I didn't write down what the day is, and I knew I was going to stumble on it. So, the Daily Dose is brought to you by Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center's experienced MRI and X-ray technologists use specialized equipment to create images of patients to help doctors diagnose and treat illnesses or disease. They're proud to provide high-quality services to their patients, so call them today at 928-460-7226. And remember, the Tri-State Radiology, your image means the world to us. All right. Let's jump in. We have our breaking news. Crash victim identified. The Nevada Highway Patrol on Wednesday released the identity of a man killed when the pickup truck he was driving plowed into a concrete retaining wall in Laughlin. It was Daniel Lindeman, 33, of Phoenix. He was pronounced dead at Warm Sea shortly after the accident at 1:05 a.m. on Wednesday. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. That, for those that are familiar, if you are leaving Laughlin and you are heading over the bridge, right before you make the turn to either go across the bridge or turn up towards west towards Las Vegas, he didn't negotiate that curve and smashed straight into the retaining wall there. According to the investigation, they could not determine why he failed to turn. He purportedly went through the intersection without attempting either to turn or slow down to avoid hitting the wall. So we will, if we get any more information on that, we will certainly pass it on. All right, our top story, Open House gives Academy of Building Industries a chance to show off. They had an open house last night. Here we have a picture of the Academy of Building Industries auto shop instructor Coy O'Kelly manually working the throttle as he and his students observed the running operation of O'Kelly's dragster during the school's open house. So he he purchased this 3 years ago, and he's been using it since then for kids to learn how to work on the mechanics, how to be a pit crew, all those kinds of things. It works. It runs. He says that at one point he added up to, I think he said 186 miles an hour. He was hoping to get to 200, but he is not. But they had a bunch of things going on there. There on the right, you see wood shop. They did some things there. It was their 17th open house in the 18-year history of the school. Obviously, with COVID last year was the one that they missed. The one on the right there, that's Paul DeShaw's woodworking class. Students were able to show off their displays in the class, but many of the displays were entered into the recent Mojave County Fair, including a handmade chess set by Landon Para, which is pretty cool. He says, we do not do birdhouses here. This is real furniture. So if you're not familiar with the Academy of Building Industries, they got a bunch of different things. They have math and English and all the regular classes, but then they also do things like computer-aided drafting and welding and guitar and woodworking and auto shop and construction, all those kinds of things, stuff that's going to give them, when they get out of school, a head start on the trade. So then we have Swantys Halloween announced. Connie Russell, who's the owner of Swantys, is a big animal supporter. So Swantys every year does what they call a Halloween. It's scheduled for October 23rd. Every year it benefits the Canine Foundation, but this year they're also adding Saint to it. So there you see some of our, Donna Doyle from Saint all the way at the end next to our former Mayor Hakem. You got John Wilson, the sheriff, standing there, John Santorelli next to him, choking Eva Corbett, choking Eva Corbett. I saw her yesterday. She's fine. Everything's good. So this is from last year. What it is, it's a fundraiser for the Canine Foundation and now for Saint as well. The Canine Foundation, if you're not familiar, the Canine program is completely funded through the Canine Foundation. So purchasing dogs, training them, feeding them, medical care, everything is completely funded through it. So they need events like this to take care of it. So this year, it's October 23rd. They're going to have a bounce house, a Nerf zone, face painting, food, drinks, raffle prizes, photo props, a 50-50. But the star of the show is there's a pet costume contest, there's a children's costume contest, and they do what's called trunk or treat, where people pull their cars in, they decorate their trunks, and they hand out candy there as the kids come by. They also have a contest there for whoever dressed up their car the best, I guess.
You ever been there for the trick or treat?
I've been there for
trunk or treat.
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Packed. Yeah.
It is.
And I like that they're doing it on the 23rd, because a week later, on Halloween, there are a lot of people that are doing events like that. So, so it's kind of, I mean, the kids can double dip, which is always a good thing.
More candy.
More candy. All right, if you want to donate or if you want to enter into this, you can get a hold of Sharon Piper over at Swantys, 530-710-6986, or just stop by Swantys right next door to us. All right, then we have Judge affirms bond and fatal Walmart shooting. I'm not going to go over the details of the Walmart shooting. We all have seen the video and heard all about it. But yesterday, Jim Douglas Mosier, 23, he's been charged with second-degree murder. The judge again denied a motion Wednesday to lower his bond. His bond's only $25,000, but they were trying to lower his bond, saying that the shooting was justified. One of the things they say is that the victim, Larry Burton Markham, had THC in his system and that he was intoxicated and acting aggressively. But the deputy, or the Mojave County Sheriff's Office detective, Jonathan Patterson, testified that during his entire law enforcement career, he's never encountered anyone under the influence of marijuana who acted aggressively. So his trial date is now scheduled for November 2nd with a pretrial hearing on October 4th. In sports, we have our Athlete of the Week. This is Mojave Accelerated senior wide receiver safety Aiden Honiger. Aiden had 6 catches for 160 yards and 4 touchdowns on offense. He also had an interception and had a fumble recovery that he returned 30 yards for a touchdown on defense in the Patriots' 66-20 win over Anthem Prep. And Aiden has a 3.2 GPA. So a lot of us know about Aiden from his state basketball title. You also know him now as a wide receiver. So he, or a runner-up, I guess they were at state last year.
Right.
This year they're going all the way.
They could.
They got to go all the way.
They got a chance.
Yeah. All the starting guys are coming back. So if you haven't had a chance, go to our Facebook page and check out the video, the interview with him. They have some highlights in there. It's Jeff put that together, and it's a very nice little video.
Thank you, John.
All right, in weather. Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. Today, sunny, 107, light breezes. Tomorrow, 104. Breezes are going to pick up just a little bit. Then Saturday 103, Sunday 101. We almost broke down under that triple digits.
Yeah, not quite.
And then on Monday, sunny with a high around 103.
Not quite, but almost.
Yeah. We also have, real quick, as we're leaving here, we had our kids scoop on the back page of today's newspaper. So go and check that out and and let your kids. Or you. I mean, you can do that as well.
Yeah, grown-ups can do it.
Go and check it out.
Sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See, look at all that stuff to do. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Remember, this is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next-day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And today at 4 o'clock, live, for the first time live, we are doing The Huddle. This is myself and Matt Hanrahan are going to sit down and talk about NFL football, give you our predictions. I went 12-4 last week, Jeff.
Yeah, you did.
Matt Hanrahan went 13-3, and I'm sure that he will gloat over that one.
Oh, yes, he is. So. You're going to hear about it.
Check it out. I think you're going to enjoy it. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you at 4 o'clock, and if not, we'll see you at 12:15 tomorrow.
That's right.